Alright, Ruin is coming out on the 25th, so I gotta be quick with all this. These are my predictions for Ruin, just straight up. I don't really have any time to make this all sound nice. First off, Ruin is going to tell us what the canon ending of Security Breach is, and that ending is the VIP ending. That's right, the Afton ending is not canon. There are two reasons why. Ruin takes place in the timeline where Gregory is trapped and the Pizzaplex is destroyed. While the Afton ending would fulfill the destroyed Pizzaplex scenario, we know that Gregory and Freddy escape due to the little end credit picture thingy. In the VIP ending though, Freddy burns down the Pizzaplex and we never see Gregory escape. This checks both boxes. Also, Vanny dies in this ending, which would lead to the reason why we're able to wear her mask in the trailer. Now I know what you're thinking, I'm insane, but I have more reasoning. When everyone saw the Afton ending in Security Breach, they were disappointed to say the least. Everyone wanted to know what happened with Glitch Trap and why Afton was just, I don't know, this like weak old guy. Steel Wool, being Steel Wool, is now trying to cover that up and restart. FNAF Ruin is going to take the Glitch Trap, Mimic, or whatever you want to call them, they're taking that route. That rabbit at the end of the trailer, that's Glitch Trap. They are telling the story that everyone actually wanted, not the garbage that we got in Security Breach. Next up, I think that Ruin will reveal Gregory to be Patient 46. I know that it's common knowledge now, but Gregory sadly is Patient 46 and a robot and all those things. Now, while I do think that Gregory is an ally in this game, I think he might be inadvertently trying to lure Cassie in so she can get caught and then, Remnant, rebuild Afton, whatever, I'm not sure. That being said though, if Gregory is the robot stand-in for Crying Child, then Cassie is probably the robot stand-in for Elizabeth. So pretty much since the start of Security Breach, or even before it came out, I was a strong believer in like the villain Elizabeth theory. Pretty much that she's the one behind everything and was the ones pulling the strings, behind Security Breach, and there's like multiple, fourth closet versions of her and all that stuff, and that she's just kind of the main antagonist at this point. I also believe FNAF's theory about Baby and all that nonsense, kind of about how she's not William's, she was Henry's and he stole it or whatever, all that nonsense, I don't know. Pretty much, Elizabeth might be revealed to be the one pulling the strings behind everything. Next hot take, Michael Afton is still alive, or at least not in Freddy. Michael Afton's room is in Security Breach, and there's no way that somebody just built it and it happened to be exactly like his room was in Sister Location. The only one who could have built it is Michael. And Freddy, he just doesn't have the ability to make it. He's got like, 4 fingers and he's like giant and, stuck on lockdown all the time. He can't like really free roam. So, he couldn't have made it, so it kind of has to be Michael. Therefore, Michael is not in Freddy. Then who is Freddy, you may be asking? Well, here's another hot take. I think that Freddy is either Cassidy or Charlie. Yep, I said it. That was stupid, but I said it. Freddy says that all of his friends are in the FNAF 6 pizzeria. Michael wouldn't have been friends with the missing kids as he was older than them, but Charlie and or Cassidy might have been friends with the missing kids. Also, Charlie's whole thing is to protect the spirits from William, and if Gregory is the Crying Child, then Security Breach was like a giant roundabout way of the puppet giving him the happiest day. Freddy does do everything to protect Gregory after all. Now I doubt Freddy is Cassidy just due to the fact that Cassidy is the vengeful spirit and would be very angry, and Freddy seems nice and passive, kind of similar to Charlie, being more of a protector than a fighter. Next, I think that you might be able to play as both Cassie and Gregory in the DLC. I don't have any evidence, I just think it'll happen. It would make sense if it did, that you'd be able to see both perspectives, but I don't know. If it wasn't obvious already, I don't think that Vanny is going to be in Ruin, for obvious reasons, mainly her being dead. And just in case that we're all stupid and don't know what we're talking about, then let me just throw this idea out here right now so I can say I was right when it happens and say that Gregory may or may not be Michael. I know, wild, but let's be honest, the Crying Child is less of a protagonist and more of a plot device, and considering that we play as Michael in like every single game, it wouldn't be that crazy that we play as him in Security Breach too. And that's it, I think. I gotta hurry up, get this video out. I got like 3 days now before I had like, I don't know, probably 2 weeks, and I procrastinated. So we're here, so that's not good. And remember, this was not a theory. This was predictions. This was not a game theory.